Phenomenal morning, phenomenal form. I said phenomenal forming. I guess that could be a thing too. You know, phenomenal forming could be formation. A phenomenal formation maybe. Anyway, good morning. It is February 8th, 2023. It's presently 7:09 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. According to my calendar and my schedule, this broadcast is technically supposed to start at 7 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. But in the real world, sometimes you gotta take your time and rub this coconut oil in your hands, behind the scenes, and make sure your lighting and everything is doing what it's supposed to be doing, and you know, done took enough deep breaths and release that whatever from yesterday, and show up ready to go. So, what's an extra couple minutes? A lot. So I'm gonna do better. All right. So here we go. Today, you know, this mentally elevated morning experience here, episode 28, is titled Ancestral Healing. So I guess, it's only right that I showed up on CP time. If you know what that is, you know. Let me show y'all behind the scenes real quick. Real quick. All right. So we are live, and we are live again on our Experience Black LLC YouTube channel because we are out of jail. It's been 2 weeks, but it's been a productive, progressive, forward moving, educational 2 weeks. So, you know, everything happens for a reason, for sure. With that being said, I wanted to um, acknowledge, our good brother, our good friend, mentor, coach, you know, Mr. Eric Lowe, Shabazz the OG. He has a phenomenal book here told by his friend Tiffany Muller, and it's called Flip Your Life. If you haven't gotten your copy yet, I encourage you to. But if you're busy, like me, and an audio book is just what you need sometimes to get that book, you know, read for you, that's available as well. All right. Go to baztheog.com to get yours and support, his online store. Shop Amani Ashley. That is his niece's brand, and she has some phenomenal goods there as far as apparel, really dope, comfortable urban wear. Um, so with that, support, you know, that black owned family business. Muchas gracias. I just got this calendar here with some papers in it to let y'all know I'm working, okay? I'm not just making videos, showing up, looking cute. I'm still working, always working. With that being said, let me get this ancestral healing on and popping this morning. We got another meditation here from Spirit Tribe Awakening. That is their YouTube channel. I love the visuals, I love the soft, therapeutic, healing, relaxing sounds that complement, and they're extended for about hours, So, yeah, when you're going to sleep, you can listen to them while you're sleeping. I encourage that better than watching, regular TV where they have all those commercials, programming you for whatever nonsense they want to program you with. My stomach growled at the same time I said that. Interesting. But that's why we have the Empress Black Network, which we are excited because, after 2 weeks, of having to focus our time and energy, on other parts of the system, getting things in order and, you know, up to date with the times and, you know, all that not so fun and sexy stuff that needs to get done. Um, we've been doing that. So I'm excited about the progress and, the progression and forward movement and those Eagles playing here and winning the Super Bowl this upcoming Sunday. Okay. Now, now I'm not as popular as the Eagles, and that's okay because the Eagles are pretty popular, and I'm not that big on that kind of attention on myself, you know. But I have a class that same day. It is a build a crown workshop, and I didn't sell any tickets for that, which is cool. It's not in demand, or I just didn't market and promote it enough. Either way, it's all good because tomorrow, if I'm still here and I'm, prayerful that, I will be and we all will be, that leads to more opportunities. I'm having a hard time putting my bracelet on because I'm supposed to show y'all, this beautiful bracelet that was created, by a beautiful lady named Miss Melody. I'm going to be updating you all with her contact information and so forth soon. She said she's working on some new pieces. So I want to, you know, give her some time, get back to me, with some new stuff and I'll share you all. But I love this. It matches my earrings too. Yeah, I've had the earrings for a little while now, but she brought me the bracelet last week and I'm loving it. I said I'm loving it like I actually like McDonald's or something. That's funny. All right, so this is our Master Teacher Crystal Oracle deck, and we are going to get our message here to start this reading off. And if I need to, I'll expand, dive a little deeper with our Mahogany Tarot deck and wrap this thing up so I can get to work. Okay. All right. So when I did the energy forecast on Sunday, we had one tribe, one love, and they came out together. And I think the numbers on those cards were 16 and 17. I found that very interesting. And then what was the other two cards? They also had progressive numbers that were right next to each other. I can't remember what it was at the time, but that was what inspired me to title this Ancestral Healing. Okay. This is transformation within. This is mindset evolution, self actualization, self mastery, um, impeccability, in your words, in your living, in your being, learning to do that gracefully, whether you are a man or a woman. Grace can show up differently in different genders, you know, that are balanced hormonally and in alignment with their natural dominant energy, meaning masculine, male, men, feminine, female, woman. But as human beings, with a right hemisphere of a brain and a left hemisphere that has different, functions and characteristics, um, we can also say, masculine and feminine energy resides within each of us as a human. being. Okay. If you didn't know that, now you know. All right. So we have Ancient Wisdom Record Keeper, number 7. And we have Atlantis Septri, Spiritual Awakening. I said that word wrong. Spiritual Awakening. Okay. Number 29. That sums to number 11. And our central energy is Distant Healing. Healing Transmissions, number 10. As a certified Reiki master, I don't normally say that out loud, but it is a reality. I have most definitely done the work and continue to do the work because the work never ends. But as a student, you know, and someone who aligns with ascended masters and master teachers, of different nationalities from different walks of life, and that is very interesting how my screen went blank. That was very interesting. Well, the thing is, when it comes to spiritual awakenings, you can't stop it. You know, you can't stop it. It's already done. But let me read these messages from the book. Un momento, por favor. All right, we're going to start with Ancient Wisdom, the Record Keeper, number 7. Because you got to know what's already been done, you know, history and her story, so we can learn from our mistakes, learn better, know better, and do better. This medicine will assist you to unlock the universal and soul wisdom you have within. Identifying the crystal, small triangles on one or more faces of a crystal signifying it is an ancient wisdom crystal. The crystal medicine. These powerful crystals hold within them the love and wisdom of the universe. Over time, they have been programmed with sacred wisdom and knowledge. Then, as this information is ready to be received, the crystals find their way into the hearts and hands of humanity to unlock the ancient secrets of existence. Each crystal has a different message to share as they awaken the planet to a more expanded way of being, living more from a place of love and opening you to a deeper connection to your divine Mother Earth. To receive this message, simply sit quiet with one of these sacred crystals with the intention of receiving its wisdom. Once you have experienced a connection with an ancient wisdom crystal, you will receive a deep understanding that this knowledge and wisdom already lies within. These crystals are here on earth to powerfully assist you in reawakening and remembering ancient wisdom. Ancient wisdom crystals activate only when you are ready to awaken. You can have a crystal in your care for years before the distinct small triangles show themselves to you. This crystal assists in awakening to ancient wisdom, finding support and guidance for the future, developing a deeper connection to your heart, and awakening to your divine connection to Earth. Message from the Diva. You are entering a timeline in which you have access to hidden knowledge. You are a wise soul with ancient wisdom pulsing through your veins at all times. You are a living oracle, and have keys to open up this treasure chest of wisdom. At certain times in your life, you will enter into phases where you can access information that has been buried or hidden, and your earthly journey is now aligned with the higher wisdom that you are awakening to. This knowledge is coming to you now in your everyday thoughts and experiences to assist you on the next part of your journey. It's an important part of your growth and learning. Have you been feeling a new vibration or energy stirring within you? Have you been getting new inspiration and ideas? Have you been asking for deep understanding and meaning in your life? Have you been searching for the hidden meaning in things? Have you got a passion to help heal the earth? Have you been feeling frustrated and lacking vision or insight? You have entered into an exciting time when ancient wisdom is available to you in abundance. You have locked within your soul all your past lives' wisdom and experiences and are being encouraged to tune in to this information and take action at, as it is an integral part of your awakening. Oh, my Bluetooth died. Okay, that's fine. The information coming through to you may not all be for you personally. However, it may be linked to assisting the well being of others and of planet Earth. Make sure to tune in to the ancient wisdom crystal to help you bring this energy through clearly and efficiently. All right. Ancient wisdom record keeper numero siete, that's number 7. So, real quick, personal experience. Um, I was actually thinking about this. I was reflecting on this on Sunday. When I moved to Atlanta years ago, one of my dear clients gifted me my first set of crystals. It was 7 crystals in a bag. She mailed them to me, and each crystal aligned with a different chakra. So, I learned that over, the years because I used to keep them in my nightstand. And over time, I just felt like the energy from them, I was inspired to take them and meditate with them and just, have them present with me when I was reading, like holding them. I noticed like a calming, you know, um, calibrating type of feeling with certain crystals. And a few of them you can actually see here. I've purchased my own since then, just from, learning about them and being inspired to, you know, purchase certain ones when I was at a culture shop or something that was just speaking to my energy. So with that, that's just my personal experience with crystals. And it's one of those things like you don't until you know, until you have that personal experience, with something and over time see the benefits, of having the exposure and the access or, just having it present around you. Until you've actually had that experience, you don't know. So I'm grateful for, her and her family gifting them to me. So, I had that experience for myself. Otherwise, I probably would have never purchased a crystal. I would have just looked at them like most people, like little cute rocks. Ignorant, I know. I was ignorant too. I still am in some ways, but that's why I study every day to be less ignorant. You know. All right, we got Atlantis Sceptry, Spiritual Awakening number 29. This medicine connects you to the healers in Atlantis and deepens your healing gifts. Identifying the crystal. These crystals, commonly known as scepters, are usually found in clear quartz. They have a pillar like central rod with a crystalline structure sitting on top. The crystal medicine. Atlantis sceptry crystals were symbols of greatness in Atlantis, and only the high priest and high priestess were privileged enough to work with them. Very interesting. They assist you to awaken fully to your healing abilities and the spiritual wisdom of your soul, aligning to these potent gifts and manifesting them into reality. This crystal assists in activating your healing abilities, awakening physical abilities, soul wisdom, and past life healing activation. You have you have attracted this card as your healing abilities and psychic gifts are deepening to a whole new level. The priest and priestess from Atlantis are connecting to you from the past to offer you new gifts. It is possible you were a healer in Atlantis and are now traveling into the future to your present self. You will have a deep knowing in your heart if you have been in Atlantis and will feel it in every cell of your being. If not, know that another being has come forth to offer you this medicine. Either way, you are being given a range of powerful healing abilities to integrate into your soul. The healers of Atlantis were extremely psychic and communicated telepathically. Very interesting. Sounds like 144,000 to me. Okay. They work with sound, crystals, and color to heal and are being encouraged to tune into these modalities as they are a huge part of your incarnation in this lifetime. Do you sometimes just know things about people? Are you attracted to crystals? Does your energy healing does energy healing interest you? Have you been asking for guidance around your purpose and life path? Do you have healing hands? Are people naturally drawn to you for help? Whatever is happening for you right now, know that you have a range of new and very powerful psychic gifts awakening within you. Work with this powerful crystal as it will help you to align with the energy of Atlantis. Take time to connect into which new abilities are awakening for you and who is offering you this medicine. You may feel guided to attend a crystal healing course, Reiki or spiritual gatherings, or join a psychic group. So make sure you allocate time and energy to integrating this energy. The wisdom of these gifts are being offered to you, and you are encouraged to master them as you share them with the world. Let me read that last line again. The wisdom of these gifts is being offered to you, and you are encouraged to master them as you can share them with the world. That was deep. Honey, that was deeper than Atlantis. Okay. Mm. Let me grab this crystal real quick. Okay. If that wasn't some ancestral healing, I don't know what it was. But real quick, I don't have no real commercials, but I'm being moved to share what I've been doing behind the scenes in that regard. All right. This is Empress Black Network at empressblack.com. The homepage. This is what is broadcasting presently on all the different platforms that we're broadcasting on. This is tomorrow's episode 29, titled Pretty Profitable Grooming, which is where I will be elaborating and sharing more of, what pretty profitable grooming is, the concept, the idea, that we're giving birth to, sharing, our personal experiences, what we have learned as, entrepreneurs, as, creators, as artists, as producers, developers, a lot of great, inspiring people have done a lot of great things for the culture. And with the Legacy Center in Atlanta, I'm really looking forward to going to this location, going to check this beautiful place out. I'm going to elaborate more on, you know, why this is at the top of my bucket list. My bucket list, yes, I have one of those, and this is at the top of it. So these go together, as well as, Friday's money message, all about the Benjamins. We live in the United States of America where, we have responsibilities as, human beings, adults, people who have acquired debt in the form of, land, commercial buildings, and, shopping plazas, and parking garages, and, storage and warehouses, and, you know, homes, for residential homes, apartment complexes, all these, assets here, um, that we have here in America. We need capital, we need to build capital. We need to learn how to um, understand capital better, individually and collectively, how to use it in the marketplace and exchange it, better, um, get paid better as, employees and staff, and, the workers, need to be paid accordingly to our skill levels, and be comfortable and honest with ourselves when we need to develop our skills. Personal development is something that should be understood at birth at a very young age, that it should be a part of one's life. We should never stop, learning and growing and evolving, you know. All right, so that's what you can expect here for the next few days on Empress Black TV. We have the Confident and Classy workshop that I will be broadcasting, this Sunday before the Super Bowl, to get the Eagles ready, that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, but, oh well. Then we have a recap from Dream Space Art Experience from MLK Day 2023 from, our good friends at Live 24, in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We appreciate, the family for sure. This is actually, one of my classmates from high school that, is responsible for this work, this body of work. And, I had to highlight that here. So, check it out. Here go, the bully. Here we got the most deadly plastic surgery in America, from Dr. Oz. Check this out if you haven't already. It's always nighttime when But yeah, we got some fun stuff there. So, I used to purchase magazines a lot, and so did my grandfather. We were interested in different types of magazines, but it's interesting how I see that being an involvement and evolution into, what we have here at the Empress Black Network. So this is our network here. Like I said, we have some exciting new podcasts and shows, interviews, dialogue, some really great stuff that we have from some great content creators. Billy Carson at Forbidden Knowledge TV, the work that he's doing over there with the Good Brothers, 19 Keys, Dr. B Serious, brother Mike Rashid. They just had a solutions based dialogue exchange, is what I'm going to call that. Very productive, just from what I witnessed in the intro. I didn't actually get to see the whole thing because I had my own work to do that I needed to do on Sunday, but I was excited to hear what they were doing from what I tapped in, and I'm looking forward to, you know, catching up on their work here soon. Um, but then we also have some new products here where we shop black, beautiful looks, always created kindly, merchandise that, I designed, that, you know, has our logo on it, just to let you know that, look, you can represent us and support us too. And, wearing our brand, being a walking billboard for us, and helping us, in building our portfolio and adding your beautiful face, your beautiful frame to it. Okay. All right. These are more of the merchandise and services here. Um, This is not our full collection. If you want to find our full collection, that is available um, at Experience Black International, where we have our mall. Okay. All right. Where you tap on the black card and it'll take you there. Um, I may do another broadcast later in which I elaborate that. That'll be what we'll be doing tomorrow at the Pretty Profitable Grooming. But I wanted to show you really quickly her story, because this is a page that is available to our members. This is the newsletter. It is a video, but this is what we have here: purpose over pleasure for this week. And I just want to share with you an intro to kind of give you a behind the scenes look into what we're doing here. All right. As a woman that carries divine feminine energy naturally, my life experiences have taught me that my energy does not mix well with beta male or disguised masculine female energy. When I find myself in environments that bring out the warrior spirit within, I have to shift from my peaceful, nurturing, wise observer, feminine energy into my more analytical, strategic, practical, productive, protective, masculine energy. When discussing life experiences, I am most definitely filled with gratitude for great wise leaders and teachers who have influenced, inspired, and uplifted me on my journey. Signed, Empress Black. So this is our focus for this week. The Hermetica, the lost wisdom of the pharaohs. Timothy Freak and Peter Gandy are responsible for this audiobook here, and this is chapters 4 through 6. Okay. Um, but I also did, a reading and so forth here that you can find here available to our members and our supporters. Now I want to go over here to groups. These come out in the form of emails and newsletters when they drop, when they are available. And with Pretty Profitable Grooming, our itinerary pretty much is what you will find here. Um, but this is where our members can also post. This is a new group. And we are excited to add new members and people who are able to share, their experiences, their insight, their revelations, and all sorts of things, great things like that. So we have episode 26, Fear of Success, from Monday. We have The Divine Truth Within. This was, episode 27th from yesterday, Tuesday. And then we have today's Ancestral Healing, episode 28. So it comes in a easy format. This is tomorrow, Thursday, and Friday. And it shows here live in 23 hours. That is 7 a.m. So we have different ways to access, what we have to offer in a user-friendly format, whatever you prefer. But this is also available on Patreon at OGs United. Okay. All right. So back to the energy reading. All of that I just shared was most definitely relevant to what we're doing here. Whether you have the perspective and the awareness, knowledge, and understanding to see that. If not, it's okay. It will all make sense over time. If you stick to the journey, that is. If you do the work within you, on you. The work is training, developing your skills, to make you a better more efficient, more practical, more stable, grounded, and secure human being, man, woman, or child. With that, it's also important to pray. Pray to the Creator, that which you come from, the great I am that I am. But in prayer, one must meditate, one must be quiet, one must be still, one must be peaceful in their being to be able to hear the divine, the Creator, the Source, the Most High God, when that force is attempting to speak to you. Sometimes that dialogue can come from another human being, through another human being. It could come in a billboard, a sign on the highway. It could come from, a commercial, a license plate. You'll be a newspaper article. You know, the answers that we seek can come from many different places, but we have to be present. We have to be in a place of gratitude, grateful that we have life in our body, that we have breath in our body, that blood is circulating through our cells, because as long as we have that blood in those cells, we have the ability to heal if that is something that needs to be done. Okay? Through fasting and praying combined, your life can change in many different ways. Okay? All right. The King of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. The Fool, the Eight of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, the Four of Wands, the Queen of Swords, the Judgment, Five of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, the World, the Ace of Swords. This is divine truth, clarity, awakening, cutting through the BS, clarity, healing and restoration of the mind, mental evolution, mental growth, a graduation in intelligence, innovative ideas, being strong minded, having good mental habits. That's the Ace of Swords for us today. With the King of Cups crowning the Queen of Swords, this is an energy who receives their guidance from a wise woman, a wise teacher. Um, I don't know why I'm thinking of Joe Biden and Kamala Harris. I know this don't look nothing like them, but I just saw a short video this morning about the address that he did last night, I believe, and people were booing him in 1 minute, and then 5 minutes late, not even 5 minutes later, they were clapping it up for Joe Biden, and Kamala Harris was in the background, you know, his hype man, hype woman. No disrespect or nothing like that, but you know, that's what I saw. And the topic in which they were discussing was about Social Security and Medicaid, and about how hard Americans have worked, and the Republicans is trying to do what they trying to do. I don't normally get into politics like that, but with this Queen of Swords and the Ace of Swords, you know, I'm hearing we're cutting through the politics. Also, I'm thinking about this location in Wilmington, Delaware on Market Street Mall. It's called King Creative or Creative King. It's at a unique corner. I think it might have been like 7th and Market or something like that. But it was something very interesting about that location, the energy around it, and the conversation that I had with someone in politics as well there. But that's also this energy, the King of Cups, the King of creative energy, water. It also could be the King of Wands, but here I'm getting it. This is creative energy. Being manipulated. Manipulating people's emotions. People who are immature, that don't know how to manage their emotions, that lack emotional intelligence. And that's being done, that has been done through media, commercials, radio, television. Now I've seen it done on platforms like, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Everybody got ads and commercials. Um, but also, I don't like what I'm seeing. It's basically taking advantage of those who are vulnerable. Those who lack self awareness, that lack awareness of their true history, because the books have been burned, hidden. That's why it's called hidden knowledge. But because of that, people have been working hard and not seeing the fruits of their labor. Um, I'm hearing drowning in debt, financial insecurity, but I'm also hearing that, with this Eight of Pentacles, this is someone who's not giving up. They're working hard, even though they don't, have on the nicest clothes. They don't have that type of job. They don't have that type of luxury. They're working, doing the best that they can with what they have to work with. But I'm hearing that they are investing their energy responsibly with a goal in mind to get out of this type of energy. And they're looking to do it in the most responsible way so that they won't find themselves in this type of energy again. I'm hearing they don't have time to fake it to make it. They're just trying to make it and be solid when they do. All right. The Queen of Wands with crowning the Knight of Cups. I'm getting this might be a mother and son. Um, Someone who wants a good future for their child. I'm hearing overprotective. I'm hearing a mama bear. Don't play about her baby. Don't play about her baby. That's all I'm hearing. Don't play about her baby. Whoever that was for, whatever that means. Yeah, I'm going to have to go deeper with this message today because I don't see how none of this goes together. I'm just getting little individual messages. The Four of Wands with the World. This is security. This is stability. This is a strong, solid foundation. This is access to different dimensions. Um, this is the ability to transport. Yeah, that's a real thing. Communicate telepathically. Exist in multiple dimensions and be aware of that. This is also union that is protected from all four corners of the world with all the living creatures. Protected from the elements. Protected from anything of density and low vibration. Of dense matter, I'm hearing. I said density, of dense matter. Anything that's heavy, you can recognize it and, see it and process it. And if you can do something about it to help, you will, because you have the access that you have. But if you're not able to, you know, you know how to delegate and, you know, assign other people or assist other people with getting the assistance that they need. But you don't beat yourself up when you can't do something, when you can't get it done. Um, This is someone or a group of people or a community of people that work together cohesively. They plan, strategize, they organize, they hold themselves and one another accountable. They protect the divine feminine. Mm, interesting. All right, where we at? 51 minutes in. I might do a bonus reading or something later, but yeah, I need to process this because it's already been a while, almost an hour, and I feel like I'm gonna get more insight when I take a shower. That's usually how that happens. I'm gonna get a clearer message, so I might do a bonus reading later, available to our Black Card supporters, to elaborate on this. But this is some interesting messages here. I'm gonna watch the replay to see what I missed while I was channeling, and I hope this was helpful for someone somewhere, to contribute to their ancestral healing of their bloodline, and learning better, knowing better, having better, doing better, and being better, mind, body, and soul. So, with that being said, become a Black Card supporter today if you can. Visit empressblack.com, click on Black Card Access, learn more about the benefits available as a supporter, as a professional, and also with the professionals, that price is actually about to go up soon, and we have limited availability. So take advantage of that for $44 a month now, if that resonates, because soon it will be going back up to its regular price of $144 a month. Just wanted to highlight that quickly. Um, but also with the Black Card supporters, the benefits and so forth, we are housing those memberships currently on Patreon, because that is the most user friendly and evolving platform that is treating us well with our content. And, we're not dealing with the issues that we're dealing with on other platforms and social media stuff. So, yeah, that's where we're going to invest our energy and use, as our backup for empressblack.com and our sister site, Experience Black International, at marissablack.com. All right, I think that's enough, information for right now for today. And follow me on mentally_elevated at Instagram, which is also where I am sharing these after the broadcast. Okay? Peace and love. Have a phenomenal day in a phenomenal way. Till next time.